Ladies and gentlemen, hey, hi, how you doing? Welcome back to the channel. Thank you so much for stopping by. We've got some interesting news regarding Grand Theft Auto 6 recently via some pretty credible sources here. And of course, starting out a Grand Theft Auto 6 based video, we've got to talk some Call of Duty because that's of course how it's got to work. Really quick, I want to contextualize the start of this conversation here and talking about how GTA 6 is about to be even bigger than you probably thought. This is data from the hearing that was going on with the FTC and Microsoft when Microsoft was trying to acquire Activision Blizzard King. And this is the last time we really got significant player numbers and player data in regards to Call of Duty. And as we can see on this graph, mobile dominates the player base for Call of Duty. The monthly active users is 50% mobile here, as opposed to the other 50% being split across Xbox, PlayStation, and PC. So just some context for the conversation we're about to have here. Mobile is a moneymaker. It is a massive chunk of the Call of Duty player base and the Call of Duty revenue. And so this bleeds into this first part of the conversation. This is a new article that was posted back on Insider Gaming, one of the best sources for just gaming news in general here, in regards to Call of Duty Mobile and its revenue. Keep in mind, Call of Duty Mobile, free download, but they microtransaction the heck out of this game. There are so many insane bundles and crossovers and things you can buy in this game. It's absurd. And quite frankly, a lot of them look pretty cool, way cooler than what we get in standard Call of Duty, right? But this article says Call of Duty Mobile has reportedly made $3 billion in lifetime revenue. According to the Call of Duty Mobile product manager, the title has reportedly surpassed $3 billion in lifetime revenue. The current project manager on Call of Duty Mobile, who's also the former project manager for Diablo Immortal, per the numbers shared by Matthews, Mobile has surpassed $3 billion in revenue and $1 billion in downloads. Call of Duty Mobile is a free-to-play game, obviously, though it has COD points, battle passes, other premium content that they go through and they monetize. Like I said, they monetize the heck out of it. But keep in mind, this is in the lifetime of Call of Duty Mobile, which has been out for quite some time. This is not necessarily a brand new game, although it gets new updates constantly. So for context here, for the larger conversation we're about to have, Call of Duty Mobile, the biggest game for Call of Duty in terms of player base month over month, has made $3 billion in its total life, essentially exclusively off microtransactions. So how does this connect to GTA 6? Well, here's how. This is another new article from Insider Gaming, this time focused on GTA 6, where the title is GTA 6 is going to make $7 billion in 2 months, it's predicted. So for context, you think Call of Duty is a giant in the industry, and to be fair, it is. Call of Duty is massive, especially its mobile player base, as we just saw. In the entirety of COD Mobile existing for years now, it's made $3 billion. GTA 6 in 2 months. Now keep in mind, this is going to be an $80 game presumably, so it's going to have that upfront cost, but there's so many microtransactions in COD Mobile, you could get up to $80 spent real quick there. $7 billion in 2 months. I think there's another report, it might be in this article or that I saw on Twitter or something, that is going to make $2 billion in 24 hours or something like that, according to projections. Here's what the article says. It's no big secret that Grand Theft Auto 6 will likely be the biggest video game launch in history. I don't think there's any doubt to that. GTA 6 is quite literally going to be the biggest game that we have ever seen released in the history of video games. There will not be a bigger project than this, probably until GTA 7, which will somehow find a way to one-up GTA 6. It's set to shatter records worldwide and will easily shift millions upon millions of copies within minutes of hitting the shelves. One venture capital firm driven by investment in gaming has taken an analytical stance, making a bunch of predictions, including an ambitious suggestion that GTA 6 is going to generate $7.6 billion in revenue in 60 days time of launch. That is absolutely insane. And I wanted to include that context at the start of the video to compare, okay, we know just how big Call of Duty Mobile is. We know how much money that game is making, $3 billion lifetime in revenue. GTA 6, 2 months is over doubling that. You think Call of Duty is a giant, it's like one of those iceberg things where it's like Call of Duty's at the top and then the giant piece underneath is Rockstar in GTA 6. It is insane how big this game is going to be. Quote, the greatest video game release. On LinkedIn, Josh Chapman posted a series of predictions based on internal charts and chats at the firm. For those not in the know, Convoy is a firm focused on investing in platforms and technologies at the frontier of gaming. The internal analysis of GTA 6's future yielded a diverse platter of predictions, some more obvious than others. For instance, the team suggested that GTA 6 will be the greatest video game release of all time. I think that's pretty much objective at this point, as Insider Gaming here says, which is almost a given. They also suggested that GTA 6 Online, or whatever it'll be called, will accommodate 200 player lobbies and will host a thriving UGC component on the platform. 200 player lobbies. I mean, we've seen the map and how huge it's going to be. You look at GTA 5, it's a large map as well. I feel like 200 players is doable, but that's also going to be chaos in certain instances as well. One of the most ambitious predictions was centered around GTA's envisioned revenue. GTA 6, we predict that GTA 6 will generate 7.6 billion in revenue in the first 60 days of its launch, with the current release date being May 26th. This will be the greatest video game release of all time, shattering player viewership and revenue records, and quite frankly, nothing is probably going to come close to it until GTA 7 or maybe Red Dead 3 or something of that nature, right? They estimate that in a 2-month window, GTA 6 will ship 85 million copies at $80 per game. The team at Convoy also factored in GTA Plus subscriptions, which they estimate will skyrocket when GTA 6 is released. So they got their whole chart breaking down, okay, this is exactly how things are going to work here. As of 2025, GTA 5 has sold 215 million copies, and it took just 3 days for the game to secure 1 billion in sales. Within a single day, 11 million copies were sold. And keep in mind, as I mentioned earlier, there is other reporting that within 1 day, this game will make $2 billion. So 24 hours instead of 72 as opposed to GTA 5. Just utterly absurd. GTA 6 has arguably more hype behind it than GTA 5 did, given how the trailers for the game have broken viewership records twice. There's a bigger, hungrier audience, the technological leaps seem even more monumental, and Rockstar is playing the marketing game perfectly. Do you think GTA 6 could actually do this? I see these, I look at these numbers and I'm going, it adds up, it makes sense, right? Like, it's insane how giant GTA 6 is going to be. I see a lot of things of like, especially comments on the main channel that are like, oh, RIP COD when GTA 6 comes out, or COD better be worried for GTA 6. Trust me, folks, it's not just Call of Duty. There is not a video game on the planet that is not going to see a player count fall off when GTA 6 releases. This game is going to just be a monster for gaming in general. Forget genre, forget the other large competitors in the industry. GTA 6 is going to take from every pot there is in the gaming realm. That's how giant this game is. That's the impact that this game has socially. Everyone is going to be playing this game, including myself, which is why I want to start covering more and more content here. Obviously, as we get closer to that full launch date, whenever it ends up being, for sure, if it's in May or not, if it gets pushed back again, who knows? But with this, I'll be covering more and more as we see official announcements, major leaks, or anything like that. So if you guys want to stay up to date, be sure to hit that subscribe button. But that's going to wrap things up for this one. If you guys enjoyed the video, be sure to drop a like on your way out as well. But once again, thank you so much for tuning in. And until next time, take it easy, have an awesome rest of your day, and I'll catch you later. Peace out.